Hello everyone. In this video, let us discuss about string methods. Python contains several built-in methods for using on strings. Let us discuss some of the basic, important and frequently used string methods. So the first one is stripe method. So the stripe method removes any unwanted white spaces from the beginning or at the end of the string. In this example, we can see that we have a white space at the beginning of the string and at the end of the string. So let us see what will be the output for this. Let me take x equals to, I'm leaving a white space, I'm giving hello world. And at the end of the string also, I'm giving one white space, right? So let me go for stripe method, x dot stripe, right? So we can see the output where we don't have the unnecessary white spaces. Whereas in the middle of the string, we have one white space, it won't be disturbed. So the stripe method may be just for formatting. If we have left any unwanted space at the beginning or at the end of the string, we can go for this stripe method. The next method is lower method. The lower method will convert the uppercase characters which is present in the string into the lowercase characters. So let us see to this. So already we have a variable x which contains hello world. Let me go for x dot lower. Okay. So we can see the output where the uppercase characters h and w are converted into the lowercase characters. Next we have upper method. In upper method, just the reverse of our lower method. Here, whatever lowercase characters we have, everything will be converted into the uppercase characters, right? So let us see this. We have variable x which has hello world. Here we have so many lowercase characters. Let us convert all this into the uppercase characters with the help of the method upper, right? So we can see the message hello world. The next method is a replace method. In replace method, a single character, if I want to replace it with some other character, then I can go for this. With the help of index, we can't do this, but with the help of replace method, this is possible. So let us see an example for this. So we have a variable x, and now let me replace x dot replace of, let us replace the variable the character h with another character j, right? So we can see that the character h has been replaced. So the next string method what we are going to discuss is split method. So the syntax for the split method is variable name dot split, within bracket we have two arguments. It is not compulsory that we need to go for two. So the first argument is separator and the second argument is maximum size, right? So by default, if we didn't pass any argument here, default it will be counted as the white spaces, right? Or apart from that, we can go for any arguments also. So let us see this with an example. Let me take x equals to hello world, and I'm going for x dot split. Here I didn't pass any argument, right? So you can see the output. By default, each and every substring is separated by comma, right? So the default argument is the white spaces. Apart from that, if we have any argument, we can pass over here. So for example, if I have a equals to hi, hello, right? If I want to split it, where I'm going to place the split? So I'm going to split it with the help of the separator. So what is the separator I'm going to specify here, which is the hyphen which I have used in the main string, right? So you can see the output, it has been separated. I'm sorry, I have to go for a dot split, right? So we can see that hi, hello message, in between we have a hyphen, but we have separated with the help of hyphen, we have separated this string into the substrings, right? So we have seen another syntax like separator comma maximum size. So what is this? So what is the separator we are going to use, and how many substrings we are going to consider? So that is also possible here. Let us see it with another example. Let me take b equals to, within double quotes, I'm taking some set of string. So let me go for apple, orange, banana, right? So here I have totally 3 substrings. Since I have to, in string we will be starting the index from 0. I have 0, 1 and 2, right? So I have to split it, b dot split. By default, if I give, the white spaces will be counted. But in this case, I'm going to fix for a size. So let me give the white space as a separator, and I'm going to give the maximum size as 1, right? So here we have got the output where apple is considered as separated as one substring, and the maximum size what I have given is 1. Since I have given 1, orange and banana are together counted as one substring, right? So this is how we have splitted the strings. So the next method is join method. So in join method, whatever string we have, in between we can join all those strings with the help of some separators, just the reverse for the split operation. Okay, so let us see this. I'm going to take x equals to hyphen, then y equals to, let me take a b c d, right? So let me go for the join operation. So I have to go for x dot join dot, within bracket we need to supply the variable, right? So we can see that what is the separator which I'm going to use to separate the characters that I have mentioned here, x dot join of variable y. So all the substrings are separated using the another string, right? So here this is for join method, which combines the substrings with the given string. Next we have the membership operators here. So to check whether the character is present in the main substring or not, so for that we can go for 2 keywords, in and not in. It will return true or false as the output, right? So let us see this with an example. First let us go for in function, in membership operator. I'm going to take a equals to Python, right? A equals to Python, and let me take b equals to py in a. So what is b here? The value of b is true. Why? Because the characters py is present in variable a, right? So this is about in operator. Next we have not in. So the not in operator, just the same. Instead of this, let me give not in A. Here the value of B will be false. Why? Because the string py is present in A.